Hello everyone, my name is Patrick, and today I'm going to talk to you about the first American martial art. Now, a lot of different countries, when you think about them, have a titular martial art that comes to your mind. Japan, you have karate. For Russia, you have something like sambo. And for China, you have kung fu. And I know there's a bunch of different styles of kung fu, but that's what comes to your mind when you think of China, is just the term kung fu. And a lot of people thought for the longest time America didn't have one of these until we recently, within the last 20 years, acquired the style of MMA. And so now when people think of America, MMA is what comes to their minds in terms of martial arts. But America actually did originally have a style developed in this country that was like our titular martial art. In colonial America, it was known as rough and tumble, or otherwise known as gouging. Now, rough and tumble was a bit different from other martial arts in a couple different ways. Firstly, the goal was not to basically disable an enemy as quickly as possible, as in other martial arts. The goal was to disfigure your opponent in the most gruesome ways that you possibly could. Its techniques focused on ripping off people's ears, gouging out people's eyes, biting off their noses, basically just ripping chunks out of them. And the reason for that is because the way it was created was also different from most martial arts. See, most martial arts are either created by militaries to teach their soldiers how to fight in the same way as pankration or Japanese jiu-jitsu, or it's created out of a need of self-defense in order to fend off attackers, as in karate or Shaolin Kung Fu. Rough and tumble, however, was a style that was created purely out of pride. Back then, I guess insulting your opponent was the worst thing you could possibly do, because a rough and tumble practitioner would make you pay for your words by basically mutilating you. Now, due to the very barbaric nature of the style, it didn't even last 100 years. It was actually only probably around 80 years. That's why rough and tumble was kind of left behind and forgotten about, because it was considered too barbaric and uncivilized and savage as culture grew more advanced. Alright guys, well, this was my video on rough and tumble. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I'm Patrick, and I'll see you next time.